Hi, I'm Alfarra from Middle East Monitor, and today I'll be showing you how to make Turkish pistachio baklava. When you think Middle Eastern desserts, the first that probably comes to mind is baklava. Versions of this sweet, flaky dessert stuffed with nuts is not only made across the Middle East, but also in Greece, the Balkans, and Central Asia, among other places. Many believe the version of the dessert we know today appeared during the rule of the Ottoman Empire, originating in the imperial kitchens of Topkapi Palace in Istanbul. The dessert is so loved it even had its own parade, known as baklava alayı, when trays of baklava were presented to the palace's household troops every 15th day of Ramadan. We may not know the exact origins of this dessert, but we do know that any dessert with its own parade must be special. While baklava can be stuffed with all kinds of nuts, including walnuts, hazelnuts, and pine nuts, my absolute favorite is the one stuffed with pistachios. This version, famously made in the Turkish city of Gaziantep, was awarded protected status by the European Union. While it may be difficult to get our hands on Gaziantep's delicious pistachios, try to use the best quality pistachios you can find. And once they're shelled, take the time to soak them in hot water for about 20 minutes and peel the skin off of each kernel by rubbing them between your fingers. This will give the pistachios a cleaner and more vibrant taste, as well as show off its bright green color. You can skip this step, but doing it will give you the best results. Making baklava at home may seem intimidating, but it actually isn't hard, just a bit time-consuming with all the layering. But I do promise you that the end result is worth the work. When making your syrup, you want to make sure to mix the water and sugar until the sugar dissolves before it comes to a boil, so it doesn't crystallize later. For this recipe, I like to use a round tray with a base that is about 15 inches across, but you can use something bigger or smaller. Just make sure to cut your dough to match the size of your tray, and you may end up using less butter and syrup. You could also use a square or rectangle tray. Just make sure to cut the dough to the right size, and you can cut your pieces into squares or diamonds. When layering your dough, make sure you use more of the scraps in the bottom layers before adding the pistachios and using more of the complete sheets in the top layers for a better foundation and nicer finished look. Serve this after it's cooled to room temperature with some tea or Turkish coffee. And if you've been on social media lately, you've definitely seen it served with ice cream in the middle, and believe me, it's definitely worth trying.